Don't ask me how they did it, but they did it. They leaked the entire set. I was expecting to make this video at 1 a.m. When the set dropped, but hey, luckily I was already staying up late editing a video that's dropping tomorrow. Please watch it. It is the best Pokemon manga video you're ever gonna watch. I swear to you. But we have the entire set here. Okay, literally the entire space-time set. So why don't we just jump into it? All right, a little bit of a first reaction. Gonna take a look at these cards and see what we're working with. So first thing, we're gonna look at this new Oddish Blossom line. Oddish 60 HP, Blot heal 10. Doesn't matter. Gloom 30 for 1 grass energy. Means you can scale and hopefully attack with whatever this stage 2 Blossom's gonna do. Blossom 130 HP, 80 for 2. Okay. Nothing special. Nothing special. Not gonna impact the meta in any way. Tangela, 30 damage for 2 energy. Cool, I guess. And Tangrowth. 90 damage for 3 energy. For 4 energy. Mega Drain, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Again, not great. This is, sure, it's a stage 1, but it needs 4 energy. I don't think you're pairing this with Superior. And these healing attacks don't work so good when you only have 130 HP. You're getting one shot. Means nothing to me. Let's see what else we're working with. We have Yanma, 50 HP, does Flap for 20, and now we have a new EX. I'm very excited. I love Yanmega. I love Yanmega. What does he do? 140 damage, or 140 HP, Air Slash for 3, 120, discard a random energy from this Pokemon. This doesn't sound like much to me. It's splashable. Oh, it's splashable. Okay, it doesn't need any specific energy. All right, so we'll have to consider this for anything that wants a stage 1 that can deal 120 damage guaranteed. It is a good amount of damage. And can hit for grass weakness. Okay, just a little splashable Yanmega. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Don't think it's going to be overly oppressive, but yeah, looks decent. Now, the one thing I'm noticing here is we're on the grass. I wonder if... There we go. I wasn't on the full set. I was on one of them. So you can even, with this site, you can pick which one you're looking through. And that's going to tell you, what is in the actual pack. This is a ridiculous leak. How did they get this? We have Roselia, 70 damage, 20. Cool, whatever. And Roserade, 50 damage, 2 energy. Your opponent's Pokemon is now poisoned. Mid. Keep it going. Let's see the Torterra. Way more important. I knew it. This Torterra, you can see it right there. He's not an EX. I knew it. I knew they were going to snub some of these starters. They might have snubbed Empoleon too, but they definitely snubbed Torterra. So we'll have to see if Empoleon got an EX, but I knew they would not give all of them EXs. Okay. Turtwig. We already saw him. Grottle, 60 for 3. It's way harder to scale with that. I'm going to guess Torterra requires 4 energy to attack. Also, 3 retreat cost. Hard to move the guy. Torterra, 160 HP, Frenzy Plant, 150 during your next turn. This Pokemon can't use Frenzy Plant. That would be good if he wasn't a stage 2 that required 4 energy, right? Are you gonna run Superior Torterra? Really? Are you really gonna run 2 stage 2s, man? I don't know about that. It is a beautiful artwork, though. This is a gorgeous Torterra. But unfortunately, Torterra got the usual TCG treatment, and he doesn't seem to be that impressive. Let's take a look at Kricketune. I think from now I'll just look at the final evolution, and if it's interesting enough, well, you never know. Bug Bite, okay, nothing. Kricketune, Embracing Melody, 50. The opponent's Pokemon is now confused. Have we had confusion yet? Hold on. I actually don't. Let me know if we had confusion. I really genuinely don't know if we've had confusion yet. Well, if you don't know, because maybe it hasn't been around before, confusion, you hit the opponent's active Pokemon, they're confused. If they want to attack that turn, they have to flip a coin. No, we definitely don't, because I don't know how much damage confusion flipping wrong does. In the normal TCG, you take 30 damage if you flip tails on confusion. In this game, it might be 20. I don't think it'd be 10. But yeah, if you flip tails on confusion, you don't attack, your attack doesn't go through, and you hurt yourself. You're still able to retreat out of that Pokemon without flipping for confusion, but if you attack, you do have to flip that coin. So it's like Sleep, but gives your opponents more options, and if they go for the gamble, they can hurt themselves. So it's again comparable to Sleep, maybe a bit worse because they're not stuck in the active spot like when they're asleep. So interesting to say the least. We now have confusion. There's no way we have confusion. I would have known how much confusion does if you flip tails on it. All right, Wormadam next. Leaf card or flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Bad card. What I do want to mention, before we get all the way through this, there have been a suspicious lack of coin flip attacks on good Pokemon. And I want to say, I love it. I love it. Pokemon Pocket, you're doing great. We don't need the coin flips anymore. They were fine for the intro to the game, but now let's get serious. Let me know how much damage I'm going to do every single turn, okay? I don't want to flip coins for it. I love the direction of this card design. Vespiquen, 70 for 2 grass. Looks like the Combi has a call for family attack. Put one basic Pokemon from your bench from your deck onto your bench. Cool. Random just pulls a Pokemon out of the bench. I don't think we have a call for family that's splashable like this. Nothing comes to mind, so something to consider for some decks. It does have 50 HP, so it is going to get knocked out very, very easily and give up a very valuable 1 point to your opponent, but it's something to consider. Next, we have Carnivine and Leafeon. Carnivine, flip a coin if heads. This attack does 50 more damage for 3 energy. No, don't care. And Leafeon, Leaf Cyclone, 90 for 2 energy. And during the next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Interesting. I guess, hey, for you people that believe in the EV deck, here's another tool for you to play with. Ooh, we got Rotom. Energy Cutoff. Flip a coin if heads. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. It means nothing. These cards are not good. Sorry to tell you. Bad Rotom. Shaman with an ability. Okay, here we go. Now I'm excited. Once during your turn, you may heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. That is exactly what I thought was going to be on here. This is a very classic Shaman ability in the TCG. 60 HP, but if you get 2 Shaman down, you're healing 20 damage every single turn. So, Butterfree, light on a basic. Way easier to put this into decks. Now we have Cape to consider, which gives you 20 more HP, and this Fragrant Flower Garden. So, we might be able to see some actual bulky Pokemon do something. We could see a Venusaur Celebi, or sorry, Venusaur Shaman. That was a deck in the past in the TCG. It was very, very annoying to play against, but very, very fun. I love my walling. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I love my wall strategy. So I am happy about this Shaman. Very cool. New Magmar. Stoke. Take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. That's pretty good on an 80 HP Pokemon. He's not really in risk of getting knocked out, and free acceleration. That's good. Let's see what the Magmortar does, though. Bursting Inferno. 4 fire energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. This is the first time we've had Burn 2. So the way that Burn works in the real TCG is you take 20 damage, and then you flip a coin. This is between turns. You take 20 damage between turns. You flip a coin. If it's head, you're healed from the burn. You don't have to worry about it anymore. If tails, you're still burned. Burn obviously goes away when you treat. But if you leave it in the active spot, pass over to back to your opponent, you take that 20 damage again, and then you flip and see if you get healed. I would assume it's going to stay 20. So effectively, you're doing 120 damage, 140 damage if they don't retreat, but I don't love the 4 energy cost on that. I'm sure you have the Magmar to accelerate, but 4 is a lot. You're going to have to use Magmar once and then attach twice to the Magmortar to get it going. Yeah, not fantastic. Macargo, 30 damage for 2. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burn. Okay, don't even want to talk about that. Monferno, this is the one we haven't seen. 30 damage for 1 fire. Okay, cool. So the Monferno is going to be useful when you're scaling up that Infernape. Heat Rotom. Flip a coin if heads. All right, I'm not even. Come on, let's not waste our time. Pillow-Swine, I see with an ability. Thick Fat. This Pokemon takes 20 damage less from fire or water Pokemon. Cool. I mean, just a fine ability to put on this guy. I like it. Looks like Mamoswine has the Thick Fat as well. 30 damage reduction. Cool. And he does 120 for 4 energy, 2 water, 2 colorless. Has 160 HP. He's a big guy. He is a big guy. People will try Manaphy Mamoswine for sure. I don't know if it's going to get you anywhere, but you could try it. 120 damage is decent, but it's just out of range of everything. And now that we have Giant Cape, I assume a lot of decks are going to be playing Giant Cape. That 120 damage number is now not as impactful as it was beforehand. We have a Regice. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. What effects are we even... Like burn, confusion, sleep, discarding energy... I don't know. Maybe I'll see something in this set that makes me go, water types have to play Regice. But I don't think so. If we got like, I wonder if we ever get it. This just reminds me, because Crystal Body is usually something good when your opponent has an attack that says during your opponent's next turn. Actually, no, never mind. Scratch that. That's not going to play into effect. Pretend I didn't say anything. Crystal Body, I don't know. I'll have to see if it's going to be impactful. I don't think we're going to get anything that's going to make that really matter. Oh, there's the Empoleon. No EX for you either. I told my Discord. I said, we're not getting any of these in EXs. They didn't believe me. 3 Water Energy. Aqua Jet. This attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Cool, but you're a stage 2, man. I mean, that's 6 deck spots. We just don't got the room for you, dude. I'm sorry. We just don't got it. Floatzel. Nope. Gastrodon. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Cool, I guess. The bench damage thing is a lot more impactful now that we have Cyrus. But I don't see where you're putting 4 deck slots in and committing 3 energy attachment to a Gastrodon for that attack. It doesn't seem that great. We have a new Finian and a new Luminion. Flip a coin if hedged during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Okay, I think that's just an upgrade from the regular Finian, so that's cool. And then Luminion Water, 50 damage for 1 Water Energy. The other one's still probably better. And Obama Snow, he's going to suck, but we'll look at him. Okay, so he has the same attack as Mamoswine, essentially, with 20 less HP, but he's a stage 1. 4 retreat cost, man. They are making these guys huge. Does the Snover do anything worthwhile? If your opponent's active Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. That's some weird fighting hate, but okay. Not like it's good. Wash Rotom, 30 damage for 1. That's bad. Actually, no, that's the greatest thing ever. Pyukumuku card also does the same thing. Think has 10 less HP. Best card ever. Frost Rotom. Oh, okay. Okay, now this isn't bad with Cyrus. Blizzard for 2 water. It also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You can attack with Frost Rotom and just guarantee, like, hey, I'm going to be able to Cyrus whatever I want for the rest of the turn. But then again, for 1 more energy attachment, you could just do that with Articuno EX. And he probably lasts a little bit longer. So, those cards we've seen. We've seen the Magnezone, the new Electrode line. Rolling attack does 50 for 1. Big Explosion. His Pokemon also does 10. Okay, cool. You're going to love pulling that as your rare in the packs. Let me tell you that. Electabuzz. Charge. Okay, same attack as Magmar. Cool. Cool. And makes sense because the Electivire, I don't know if you guys saw this. It was revealed as, like, super pixelated. It does 40 damage, and if it has 2 extra lightning energy attached, it'll do 80 more damage. Now, I'm not sold on this card, but I got to see what this Luxray is going to do to see if Electivire Luxray can be a Volkner package. So let's check out the Luxray line and see if I have any hope for the Electivire. Hide. Okay, so just a coin flip, and if heads, your opponent's Pokemon can't damage it. That's cool. Luxio, 40 for 2, so we got some scaling here. And then Luxray, Volt Bolt. This is about what I expected this card to do. Discard all lightning energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and it has free retreat. Okay. I don't think that it's going to be, you know, an S tier or even an A tier deck, but I think that there's something there for Electivire Luxray. That's honestly, that's our strongest sniping attack, right? What other attack does 120 damage anywhere? That's really nothing to laugh about. Not bad at all. Not bad. Oh, a Mismagius EX. That's sick. Oh, man. Magical Delusion. 70 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is confused. Less excited now. He's just kind of here. Could be very annoying. If you do Hypno Mismagius, I don't think Confusion and Sleep are going to stack. I don't think they do in the real TCG, so I'd be surprised if they start letting that happen in Pokemon Pocket. But nothing too impressive, sadly. Doesn't seem like a lot of these X's, none of these EXs so far have, like, blown me away. They've all been pretty balanced. New Curlia, new Ralts. Teleport, attack, cool. And then a slap for 20. All right. Dusknoir. I love you, Dusknoir. Shadow Void. As often as you like, during your turn, you may choose one of your Pokemon that has damage counter. Whoa, hold on. As often as you like during your turn, you may choose... As often as you like, you may choose one of your Pokemon that has damage counters on it and move all of the damage to this Pokemon. He only has 130 HP. But Dusknoir being a bench-sitting wall is really, really cool. This reminds me of... Oh, what is it? Was it base set Alakazam that had this ability? But let me see. And move all of the damage. Okay, so you can't pick like one damage counter at a time. It has to be all of the damage. This is a really, really cool ability. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I love that they're doing stuff like this. They are just opening up the complexity of this game quite a lot with this set, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I don't know how good it's actually going to be. I can't run through every single situation where Dusknoir might be good or where you can fit a stage 2 Dusknoir line in to help you all. But nonetheless, that is a really, really cool ability to put on a Pokemon card. Drift Blim, you're nothing. Wait, what did Expand do? During your turns, okay, that's nothing. We have the Lake Trio. Take a Psychic Energy from your Energy Zone and attach it to a Mesprit or a Zelf. I'm going to guess the Mesprit has some broken attack that's like 130 damage, and if you have but you can only use it if you have Uxie and a Zelf on the bench. Let's see. That's what they usually do with him. Psychic Arrow, this attack does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon, opponent's Pokemon. Cool. No way. Supreme Blast, 160 damage. You can only use this attack if you have Uxie and a Zelf on your bench. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Not scripted, not pre-recorded, nothing like that. I just know my Pokemon cards. All right, this is why you come to this channel. I can predict what they're going to do before they even do it. Cool. I mean, the Lake Trio will be something fun to try out. 160 damage is crazy. That's so much. Sure, your Mesprit's like gone after. But honestly, the discard all energy is whatever, because what's not responding to a Mesprit with a 70 HP on it? What can't handle that? Very cool little deck. Ooh, a Giratina. Alright, this is nice. Oh, it's Distortion Roll too. This Pokemon has any energy attached to it, has no retreat cost, and does 70 damage for 3 energy. 120 HP though. I always forget that I need to consider the fact that some decks just want a big wall in the active spot. And wow, actually, hold on. Giratina can sit in the active spot, and then when you're finally ready to attack, you just attach an energy to it, and he can get out of the active. Not a bad wall. Not a bad wall. Dark weakness, maybe not so impactful. We'll have to see what else we're getting in the dark type category, but not bad. Cresselia, 50, heal 20. Yeah, okay, buddy. Rhyperior, Mountain Swing. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Okay. That sucks. 150, stage 2, 4 energy, no fighting acceleration that we know of yet. Nothing too special. A Gliscor. Acrobatics, flip 2 coins. You don't deserve the rest of my breath. Hitmontop, 50 for 2. Worst Primeape. I mean, it's a basic, but, you know, you'd rather that energy went on to Marshadow or something. That isn't this guy. It's a very cute artwork, though. He's funny. Regirock. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Boulder Crush for 4 energy. Yeah, you're not special to me. Hey, maybe we'll have to see. Maybe there's a Regigigas in here that relies on the Regis in order to be good. So maybe that's why these cards are around. We'll have to see. Rampardos, Head Smash, 130 for 1 fighting, but it's a stage 2. You gotta evolve the fossils. It's a little bit difficult. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, this Pokemon also takes 50 damage to itself. I mean, 150 for or 130 for 1 energy. You could get it up to 150 with the Lucario. It's not bad, but again, getting the fossils out can be a little bit tricky. It's a cool card. Wormadam, fighting. Nope, you're nothing. There's that Lucario we were talking about in Hippowdon. I wish you were good. I can already tell you're not. They're really enjoying their 4 energy, 120 damage attacks, whatever I'm trying to say. Here we are at the dark types. So we've seen Weavile, we've seen Honchkrow, but we haven't seen he takes 2 energy. Lame. I mean, it's still a fine attack, but 2 energy is a bit much. Mightyena, nothing there. They wouldn't make him good. He's bad. Skuntank has poison gas. Skip that. Spiritomb. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. 80 HP too. Okay, well there you go. There's some more Cyrus setup for you. 10 damage to everything. That's pretty interesting. It's interesting for sure. I don't mind that card. Don't mind it at all. Drapion. Cross Poison, flip 4 coins. This attack does 4 damage for each heads. If at least 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned for 3 dark energy. So we got some coin flip attacks finally that are like maybe potentially good. I don't know though. I mean, it takes 3 dark to power it up. It does have potential. If you hit 2 heads, you're doing the 80 plus the poison damage, so 90, maybe 100 if they don't pass, but only 120 HP. I'm not sold on him. Toxicroak and Krogunk. Group Beatdown. Flip a coin for each Pokemon you ever played. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. And Toxicroak, flip a coin for each Pokemon you ever played. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. So you can do up to 4 for 2. It's like a Jolteon, but just worse. You have to have all the Pokemon in play. Not sold on you, Toxicroak. Oh, we do get one. We do get one. This is the best day of my life. A Darkrai EX. Please be good. Nightmare Aura. Whenever you attach a dark energy from your energy zone, do 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. What? Oh my god. Dude, Darkrai, Weavile, Greninja sounds fire. I don't care if I'm overhyping it. I do not care. I love Darkrai so much. Darkrai, Weavile, Greninja, catch me on the ladder. That's all you're seeing me play. Bonus damage from Darkrai to power up that Weavile, make it do that 70 damage. Greninja to ping things. Nah, I'm sold. I'm sold. Show me the immersive art of this guy. I'm sold. I'm all in on this deck, man. I'm all in. This is the happiest I've been in forever. Day one, we're building that. All right, now we got to settle down, because we got to look at some metal Pokemon. I know you were all excited. Now we got to look at some mid. Let's see what they did to the metal Pokemon. Metal Arms, if it has a tool, it does 30 more damage. Cool. Guarded Grill. Again, another stage 2 fossil, so keep that in mind. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon takes 100 less damage from that attack. That's cool. Bastiodon, I don't expect you to be good, though. Wormadam. Flip a coin until you get tails. His attack does 30 damage for each head. Alright, please don't put that in your decks. Please, I can't. I can't suffer against that, man. Bronzong, Guard Press. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 damage less from attacks. Cool. Nothing special. Did I already click on the Probo Pass? No. Triple Nose. Flip 3 coins, attack does 50 damage for more. Stop putting it in the coin flips. I don't want to read them. I don't want to read them. I don't want to think about them. Heatran, Speed Tackle, 110, 3 Metal Energy. It also does 20 damage to itself. Okay, so what? We're gearing up to try to do a Heatran, Dialga, Melmetal deck. Dialga to power up these little stage 1 or 1 prize attackers. None of them do too much damage, right? Like, you're not turning anything into a one-shot machine if you're playing a Dialga Steel deck. Seems like a cool archetype. Licky EX. Flip a coin until you get Tails attack. Does 40 more damage for each heads. Oh my gosh, and it's 4 colorless. Please, guys, I'm begging you. Can we all come together as a community? I say that we do not build Dialga Licky on day 1. Just give me a week to have fun. Please and thank you. I do not want to play against that deck. I'll explode, I think. I'll explode. 100 damage base is pretty good, too. If you get 1 heads, you do 40 more damage. Dang. Licky, like, actually isn't bad. And you'd have to play it with Dialga. You're not getting 4 colorless energy up any other way. So, yeah, that just seems kind of decent, man. Dang. Why did I speak at the beginning of the video? It's my fault. Ambipom, another nothing. Staraptor, we've seen. We've seen the Bidoof. The Bibarel doesn't look like it's anything. It is not. Lopunny. 20 damage for 1 energy. Also does 20 damage, but it's a stage 1. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, Pokemon Communication. Hold on. I know I'm skipping some, but I have to see Pokemon Communication. It should say, put a Pokemon from your hand back into your deck. Grab a new Pokemon. Choose a Pokemon in your hand and switch it with a random Pokemon in your deck. Brilliant. Brilliant consistency card. Amazing. Super glad to see this here. What more can you say? Just a good card. Regigigas. Raging Hammer. This deck does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it. Basic with 140, but 4 energy to attack with it. Or retreat cost, so he's probably not being a wall. That's really hard to power up. I don't love him. Very cool artwork, though. Beautiful, handsome little guy. All right, let's wrap up. Let's see what the rest of these cards are before we get to the real exciting stuff, the trainers. Fan Rotom, Spin Storm. Flip a coin if heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. Why, man? What are we doing? Chatot, nope. Brugly, your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a card you find and shuffle it into their opponent's deck. Okay. So, I actually don't know if this would be stopped by Regice's Clear Body. But a little bit of control here with the Perugly. I don't think it's anything special. It doesn't need 3 energy to do it, but that's cool. All right, what did we miss? What have we not seen? We've not seen Team Galactic's Grunt. Put 1 random Glameow, Stunky, or Krogunk from your deck into your hand. Okay, so now we got to think, like, what? Now we got to think back about these guys. So I guess you could play a Perugly. That Toxicroak that does damage, flips coins for each, what is it, Pokemon you have in play. And the Skuntank just did a poison attack. Okay, whatever. Dawn. Move an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Okay. So if you mess up somewhere, or if you just want to retreat something and get something else powered up in the active spot, you can now get 2 energy there to fulfill that with Dawn. Okay, cool. Allows you to run away a little bit better. Do some prize denial. That's a good supporter. I never in a million years would have expected them to print this, because it's not a very common effect in the real TCG, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Something to think about with deck building. And Mars. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's finally here. It's finally here. Hand disruption. That's real. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of the remaining points needed to win. They knock out an EX. You can put your opponent down to 1 single card. Hand disruptions here. Guaranteed Gust is here. Welcome to it, boys. You guys have been living nice. You non-real TCG players, you've been living nice. You get a hold onto your big hands. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to send all that back into the deck and draw nothing off of the 1 or 2 cards you're given. Welcome to it. It's here to stay. It will be very, very impactful for late game. I'm not going to look at all these artworks. Some of these are looking amazing, just popping out to me. This Giratina looks fantastic. I really want to see. What do we got for immersives? Oh, we got a beautiful Yanmega. Let's just open these guys up. We got a Dialga, a Palkia, a Licky. Dude, we have like everything. All right, let's just see. Infernape, gorgeous. Pachirisu, gorgeous. Not a good card though. Miss Magus. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, these just look amazing. Darkrai EX. Look at that. Look at him terrorize that. Look at that little nerd with the Magikarp blanket. Freak. Get him, boy. Get him. That's my guy right there. Get him. Dialga. Oh, my dude. I'm a little bit sad to have all this, like, spoiled immediately. It would have been nice to, like, pull these from the packs for the first time. But just beautiful overall. What a fantastic set, guys. Let me know what you think about these decks in the comment. Again, I'm uploading the greatest Pokemon Pocket video you've ever seen tomorrow, so please stick around for that. Sub to the channel, like this video as well. I appreciate it. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one.